Tons of you guys are worried that when a company sends me a product to review, I'm biased and I give it a favorable review. Today, we're gonna prove to you that that's false. If you wanna waste your money on a terrible wearable, that rhymed, then you might wanna buy this. If you don't wanna throw your money away, you would buy this. Hey, it's Mitchell. I'm fluent in tech, so you don't have to be. And this is the ROGWatch 2S smartwatch for Android phones, sport activity fitness tracker, heart rate, blood oxygen, blood pressure, sleep monitor, pedometer, step counter, waterproof smartwatch for men. And this has been one of the most disappointing products I've ever used, and it's been absolutely terrible. Now, there are one or two people that might want this. I'll get into that towards the end of this video, but I'm gonna compare this to my really reliable, trusted wearable, the Xiaomi Mi Band 5. Not the Mi Band 6, the older generation Mi Band 5, because both of these right now can be bought for basically the same price on Amazon. And if you guys want to support me, you would use my affiliate links, and I'll have links for both of this stuff. Help me because I'm out of work right now. Well, I can't work. But let's just jump into this review. So this company reached out to me saying, hey, we want you to do a video about this. And then they bugged me saying, hey, we want to see the video before you release it. Now I understand why. And they wanted me to basically kind of like promote this product. And after using this for about 48 hours, this has been one of the worst tech experiences I've ever had. And when we compare that to another item that's the same price, being the Mi Band 5, it's just such a world apart. Let's talk a little bit about the differences in them, why the Mi Band 5 even today makes a great purchase for $30, and who, if anyone, might want to buy this. Now on paper, this smartwatch has a ton of features. You can get your notifications. It's got a big colorful screen. It says it can monitor your blood pressure. It says it can monitor your heart rate. It says it can monitor your SpO2. And design-wise, it's basically identical to an Apple Watch. And the experience of this tries to give you a bunch of those features, but this is the perfect example of why trying to give someone a bunch of features is just way worse than streamlining and optimizing one item that gives you less features. Now, the Mi Band 5 is far from perfect, but it nails a couple of the most important aspects of a health tracker. And let's talk about that. Now, the first and most important thing is accuracy of step counters. And this one consistently was 30% less accurate than this one was. I didn't leave the house for a day, and this one told me I had close to 3,000 steps, and this one said that it was closer to like 1,800 steps. Obviously, this one is incorrect. The next thing is the always on display, or like the raise to wake. I was laying in bed next to my wife and this display kept on turning on. Now, because it's a sleep tracker, I wanted to give this thing a fair shake and sleep with it. But after 2 nights, I just had to stop because the display kept on lighting up while I was laying in bed. Now, it has a really bright display, which is great for use in the daytime. And that's part of the reason why someone might want to purchase this. But in regards to accuracy, this one stepwise, not accurate, even close to it. Heart rate wise, I thought that the heart rate monitor on this was within maybe 5 or 10% of the accuracy of my Mi Band, which is kind of acceptable for a smart fitness tracker like this. But when it came to just like the notifications, this one was actually pretty good. And if you're looking for a fitness tracker that's got good notification support, and you don't need glasses to read. I mean, even with my glasses, I can read the Mi Band, but if you have really bad eyesight, this might be worthwhile. The problem is that it's a big thing. Like, it's big on your wrist. And so sleeping with it on to track your sleep is terrible. And it lights up constantly at nighttime, and there's no smart display functionality for it so that the display stops turning on at a specific time at night. And then the next thing I wanted to get to is the app support. Now, in regards to tracking actual activity in the app and using the fitness tracker, both of these apps are pretty good. That said, Xiaomi has a way more well-encompassing ecosystem. Xiaomi has a bunch of other stuff that fit in with the Mi Fit app. And more importantly than that, there's a bunch of smart features on the Mi Band so that like the display doesn't light up at a certain point in time. You don't get notifications at a certain deadline. And all of those little things mean that this is less of an intrusion to wear. If you're trying to use this to track your sleep, good fucking luck, because you can turn the raise to wake off. That might be a totally usable thing. But still, it kind of defeats the point if you have to turn that off. Honestly, it's really difficult for me to recommend this product. And if you're ever curious about whether or not I give favorable reviews to products that people send me, I'm gonna go ahead and just link you guys to this video. I'll probably end up giving this away to like my wife's brother-in-law or maybe his little kids that like electronics. But the reality is that it's really, really hard for me to tell you guys to go out and spend your hard-earned money on this. And I'm just gonna probably shoot a little bit of B-roll of this watch and just leave it at that. I would say just get a Mi Band 4 or a Mi Band 5 if you wanna get a smart wearable and you're on a budget. And I'll have links to where you guys can do that down below. I hope you guys appreciate the honesty, and until next time, it's been Mitchell.